gonna be a live fluid art session. If you are a YouTuber, meaning you don't have to have a channel, but if you're signed up, you can chat with me and us and everybody who is here. Who is there? Jerry, Lulu, Frido, hi Lynn. Let me also see, put up everything on my iPad. That way, I hope I won't miss any comments from you. Let me turn this way, turn the volume down so you don't hear that, blah, blah, blah. View channel, that is me.
Please.
Oh!
Sign the petition.
Watch the ad. Bodil, Katja! Tolltheke 48. Ja, kannst jetzt nicht telefonieren. Ich bin im Fernsehen. Hi, Deb. Hi, Rose. Hi, Judy. All right. Put the iPad back. Now I can skip. We're vertical today. Wait, is that vertical? Yes. So if you see right and left black bars, that's because I'm filming the other way today. So people on their devices, meaning what they're called, phones and iPads, are can watch it a little bit better today. Not you people on a desktop. So I have a 16 by 20. And I haven't seen him today. Hello, Linda. Hello, Edward. Hello. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, I'm opening a new PPG Multi-Pro. Yes, I'm smelling my pillow paint. Don't judge me. With the cheap paint, wall paint that you can get, it's possible that because that paint is cheaper because they don't put several things in, which is for one, I don't know the English word, stuff that does the paint not spoil too quickly. So the cheap paint does not have that. And here is one. It's usually, so when it smells bad, you can usually tell it's a little funky. And when that happens, usually the consistency is off too. I had a couple of cans that were okay, but others that I just painted a wall with because they are not. I start drooling again because this is my new opened can. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Liliana. Hola. This is another aged can. So oh, sorry. I can't shut her up. I can close the door though. That was Helga. Where was I? Pillow paint. I age it. Let me check the lid. Let me close the door. While I do that, I'll keep telling you that when I get new cans, there we go. When you get new cans, sometimes you open them up and the consistency is super. Hi, Claudia. Sorry, reading a thing. So, and last time I told you my little secret. There is prints. They are sometimes totally different, and you do nothing. There's a date, and that date is when they filled it up, when they batched it up. I don't know how you say that in your funny country. I opened this. So, okay. Focus, Jessica, focus. So we have 4/1/24. So it's an April 1st. No, it's actually a 10. April 10th, 2024 is when this got put into a can. I opened it up. I bought it maybe 2 months later, so it's already sitting in my Home Depot for 2 months. I opened it up and it was way too thin. Aging your pillow paint can help. So I just put the lid back on and wait. So this was April. Now we have what what month? What month is it? December. So that will be 8 months. And now the consistency makes me drool, which is, if you don't know me, a good sign. This works well. So sometimes I can help. Leave the lid on, just put the can aside and wait, sometimes for months. If you don't believe me, that's okay. I'm happy I figured it out, and so far it's been working. Very reliable. Okay. Putting things aside. Yesterday, I don't think Bill is here today. Is Bill here? Bill! Hi, Nikki. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Tondra. I still have your painting. Haven't forgot you. There is Bill. Okay, I watched his video yesterday and he did a monochromatic painting for his, what is it, Friday with Friends? That's your collaboration. I don't remember the paints you used, Bill, but reminded me of, you know, good old times, and I would love to do a monochromatic painting today on a 20 by 16. Perfect fit for my baby spinner. Perfect pillow paint. Nice and thick. I have not seen or had a pillow paint that was too thick, not with the PPG Multi Pro. To me, the thicker the better. You just have to be careful that when your paint is too thick, you get enough off, because it's really hard to keep a really, or get a really thin layer. If my words don't make sense, please yell at me in the chat. Hopefully I see it and answer your questions. If I miss questions, in the end, when I do the flyover, you can type them again, and then we will get to those. Unless Lynn yells at me, then I usually hear it. Hi, Cos, my love. Aww. Just for you. Okay. 20 by 16. And yeah, Bill is the inspiration. And I have seriously not a lot of colors. It's not only going to be monochromatic, it's going to be black and white is what I thought I would do. And where are the stirring sticks when you need them? Tiny bit left from a fun experiment yesterday. This is just titanium white, and I think it's Nova paints, actually Nova color, and it's a little thick. I might thin that down. Then I have oxide black, Amsterdam. Another Nova paint color. Nova color, and this is, you know how I love the Super Pearl Gold. This is Super Pearl White, so basically a pearl white, and it's a warm pearl white. And now, can you guess what that is? This is Cottontail. That's a new piggy. I think they go on sale. You can purchase them on the 12th, so that would be Wednesday? Thursday? I don't know. I don't do math. Kathy, so sorry to interrupt your next beautiful room, but can you hide obvious bubbles when epoxying? Well, you can hide a lot of things when you put epoxy on top of a painting. It won't disappear. There will still be a bubble, but the epoxy layer on top will make it look less obvious because you have a layer of plastic on top of it. Weep, weep. What? Yeah, you did. Okay then. Yes, cottontail. Sorry, I got distracted. So this is cottontail. It's a gray, a very neutral color with a little bit of sparkle. And I had it on top of black yesterday. Where is that? Don't know. But it looks awesome. Let me show you one thing now that we talk about it. Last week's creation I wasn't too fond of. But man, look at this. Isn't that pretty? I was a little bit worried about all the splatters, but in this orientation, it looks really cool. We have a little focal point here, and then the splatters kind of a line. Let me check. I guess that would work too, as would this. This not so much. Yeah, even though I'm glad I let it dry. And look at the gilded. This is another TLP. That's coming out on Thursday or Wednesday or whenever the 12th is. I think it's my favorite gold of the TLPs so far because of its sparkly properties. And then check out Vinyasa. That's so pretty too. Look, I know I used the cottontail on this, but it got lost, so you can still see a little bit here. Don't get confused because the black and the white mixed up, so that turns out gray. Yep, like it. All right, let me paint. I have my pillow paint. Oh, then I have just two cell activators. One is white and the other one is black. Then to have more, so that's basically black, white and gray and a warm white with some sparkles in it. And then I might use Boom Gel in black on top. Hi Debbie. Hi Carol. All right. Did I mention it's 20 by 16? I did. Let me step onto my paint cans and flip you over. Frido, really? Have you been to Dallas before? Everybody, Dallas, Fluidartexperience. Lynn is gonna be there too. It's been a while since I've seen you all, so I'm looking forward to it. Sorry, excuse my Wurstfingers. Okay, now my phone does the same thing. Hi! It always is confused by the direction I'll put it in. So you should be fine here now. Moving the spinner in the right position. I think that's it, huh? We are a little bit crooked. Okay, I will try to live with that. Okay, so it's so hard not to peel off paint and then totally get distracted by it. Thank you, Kathy. That's sweet of you. Hi, Piggy. Okay. Ooh, this is heavy. Oh, did you hear that? Promising sound. See how thick this... It's even thicker than the one from last week. And yes, I already went through it. Whole gallon per week. All right, the trick if you want to keep negative space, and I'm still learning, is not too much pillow paint, because the more pillow paint you put on, the more it will expand, which means more paint will cover your canvas. We want to keep negative space, so we're gonna be easy on paint and pillow. I might do a swipe and then put a little blow on top of it for a focal point. Did you guys see my last video? Oh my god, I splattered my face so badly. It went like into my mouth. Way too deep. Let's start with... No, this is black. I want black cell activator. Just a tiny bit. So if you need less, just a little bit of paint, the best way is to put everything on your palette knife. This is cell activator as well. If you put it on your palette knife, there's only so much paint you can put on there. Oh, there's a booger in there. Oh, that might be enough already. What was I saying? Workshop in Germany. I would love to do that. The only problem, guys, is I need to spend some time in Germany first to figure out things. I can't teach anything in a country where you can't get all the ingredients that I'm using. You know? But it is on my list, that's for sure. So this is the white, and I did not thin this out. Maybe it's okay. Oh, let me add the cottontail. So this is a very neutral gray. And I'm very thankful that the Fluidart Co. thought of me when they saw this color. Wie sagt man so schön? Wie Arsch auf Eimer passt das. Black. And this is my super pearl white. Very silky. There's a lot of paint on here. I'm going to try to start in the middle and then go outwards, maybe a little bit into this corner with a little twist. Just skimming the surface, don't forget that. I like it. Okay, I think I will blow. So when I splatter blow, I pick parts that are solid with cell activator. Hope that makes sense, because that gives me a lot of surface to blow into. And I think I will go, no, let me go this way. Ew, chicken, but that doesn't matter. I don't need splatters. What I like about those power blows is you cannot predict the shape, while when you swipe, it's always kind of the same shape depending on how you move your palette knife. But I love that with the blow you do, and that is with a power blow. you can't really predict the shape. Let me put another one here. Maybe they are not touching, and then I'm blowing in this way. Ew. Okay, let's start with white cell activator first. Hello, Janneke. There we go. I'll do black cell activator. I will add the boom gel on top. Not much. This is super pearl white. Let's do some white in here, just a tiny bit. And cottontail. More black on that. I'm gonna do it off camera, I'm afraid to. Get it on the painting. All right, move it around a little bit. Lots of paint. Okay, I'm gonna go start here. Skim the surface. And do some wild swipes. Let me do a blow in this. There goes the splatters. And a big bubble. Love when that happens, because you never know what's underneath. Oh, and it's the pattern from underneath. Perfect. Makes me drool again. Let me blow into this here. Nothing splattered. Just wanted to know. I'll leave it like that, guys. Let me get a spreader to just shape my pillow paint. All right. Not sure where we're going, so every time I'm not sure, dann schmeiße ich einen Buben für die Leute, die Doppelkopf spielen. Sorry, sometimes the German phrases are easier than the English ones, and they say so much more to me. Okay, so one thing that's really important to me when I paint is using the pillow paint. So with a lot of techniques, see this? It's so awesome. A lot of artists they did their composition and then they go right, back to the middle, left, back to the middle, next corner, middle, to just cover their canvas with paint. But this is to me, doesn't make sense at all. You have so much to work with on here. if you're into creating a concept, a painting, a composition, you want to use every tool you have to make it yours. Does that make sense? So if I just plainly go to each corner to cover my painting with paint, you're not in charge at all. All you do is cover your canvas with paint. And with this, with that pillow paint, you can decide which part of your composition will go where. It might be a lot to, I mean, don't get me wrong, we do have to cover the canvas with paint, but how we do it doesn't have to be the quickest way. Does that make sense? You can take your time and move your composition around and paint. I sometimes fear that totally gets lost with a lot of artists. They just, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain sometimes. See how I can now, I moved the mass of my paint, which is easy to locate. Once you spin it once, your mass is right in the middle. You can take this and move it where you want it. So the mass, which means there is the most paint on, it's the heaviest part, it will move the fastest. So this will move, if I tilted my canvas this direction, this will just move towards that direction, while everything here where there's less paint won't move as fast. And that's how you can predict your composition. We've got really cool cells in this. And I do not want to lose a bit. There we go. Sounds like a typical Jessica explanation. What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean, Lisa? Okay, let's give it a tiny spin. And then I wait. So once I spin my paint, oh, this looks so cool. Already lost a bunch here. Let's see, love the cottontail. So now we have to be a little careful. I'm glad I didn't use too much pillow paint. That was a good tip in the beginning. I usually do not listen to my own tips. All right, so now let's see where my mass is now. And it's obviously here. So if I move this direction, this part here will get elongated. So now I don't really want this piece, this part, to get bigger. I like it, but I don't necessarily want it to get bigger and distract from the rest. So I'm a little scared and move a little bit back. I'd rather have something else go bigger. See, it goes how it moves back here and makes this shape go back with it. So I'm trying to move everything. My plan is now to get the mass somewhere in here and then move this that way. When I'm losing too much down here, I stop. Because you always have to, you know, it's a constant compromising with the paint. It's not that, oh, you all know. Paint does what paint wants to do. And I will still make this white blob bigger. Just fine. As long as I'm in charge of how big it gets. Or the shape of it. Still like it because this big bubble there is kind of interrupting that white spot. And I think it's time to spin this. I will still lose a bunch of this. And unfortunately, I will lose a bunch of this. Is that okay? Sorry, I'm still thinking. I think I'm gonna go get it back this direction and then spin it, because see, there's bare canvas. It's a bunch moving. It's a lot moving actually, but I do want to move everything to my right so I don't lose too much on the left. Maybe a bit more in the middle. So now I moved the mass around here, so it's somewhere here now. That way I'm making sure that if it was here, it would change this shape here. I don't want that, so I'm trying to move the mass more this direction so this can move upwards a bit. Doesn't mean that the other parts are not moving, they are just moving slower. Okay. I think I can risk a spin. So when I spin, I look at the, I'll pick out a spot that is important to me, that I either want to lose or do not want to lose. So I was watching this part, not coming too close to this corner. I still want all of this be, well, I don't want it to run over the edges. So if the bottom and the top part is running over, happy with that. Let's see how the movement is. Still Lots of movement. Guess I didn't use little enough pillow paint. Still should have used less. But you never know. Ooh, that was a wobble spin. Okay, now it's running over the edges. Almost. Well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Trick here is get some of that white. Do I want though? It's kind of neat that just a bit is running over. I think I like this composition. What do you think? What are you saying? Leave it? Let the dog in? Hello. Won't you stop barking then? Very nice of you, thanks. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Lynn won what? And why? What happened? Okay, I missed it. Dankeschön, Katja. Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite things. Okay, let's see. Oh, I love the cottontail. I really do. It is not, you know, they have other grayish pigments, but they are usually like a pewter or basey, no. Here, this is Storm. I'm not sure I should do this on top of. This is Storm, and it's a little bit more almost brownish. While this is like a cool gray, the cottontail. And then Meteorite is the same thing. It's fairly warm, more towards the silver pewtery silver. Oh, I can't, this is not open yet, wow. See? Yeah, totally different. Would have gone pretty well with that too. Let me get you down, guys. Yeah, I really hope I don't have to spin anymore either. Let me check the middle. Oh, we seem, it's fine. It's still was like less than 1/8 of an inch, so 3 millimeters. It is Lynn, what the heck did you just do? Oh, that is so nice of you. Now I have to do something with my membership. I'm so bad. I'm so freaking bad. Let me get you down again. Ohne the again, without the again. Sorry, hand. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Lynn. Okay. It looks so black and white. It is black and white. I love this part where I, you know, skipped a bit. Can't wait to see this dry. So this here, what the black does, that is the boom gel. That's what it does. And I think very interesting is when you put white in the middle of your layering, which I usually don't do. I usually have the cell activator in white, but not really a white in the layers. It's very veily, no, veal is a, no, that's meat, right? It's like a mist of white on top. It's kind of cool. And there's my favorite popped bubble. See how white this got? It was a good blow, but yeah, still need to work on that a little bit. There runs off the edges. It's so funny that it looks black and white. Well, that worked. Thanks for the inspiration, Bill. Yeah, well, I'm definitely back to doing more negative space stuff. This one from last week, I showed you already, but why not again? Even that, if it's not monochromatic, tons of splatters, I could probably go less. But, yeah. Negative space is back. Itches. What else can I say? Nothing. I hope we're gonna have a good week. I see you Friday for an edited video. If you want to learn this stuff, come to Fluidartexperience.com. 3 days, 6 classes, 10 teachers, I think. Lots of them. And then I'm doing a retreat at the lake in end of May. You have to contact fluidart.co. They have an email, they have contact info on their homepage to book one of those. There's only 12 people that can attend, and there's already a bunch of spots gone, so I hope you get in. Oh yeah, Nikki, you will. Bodil, did I say hi? I didn't know you were here. You're welcome, Carla. Let me see. Carol. Oh yeah, hide and reveal. It's gonna be a fun one. Lulu, did I say hi? I hope I did. Hope you're feeling better. I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Bye-bye.